What's going on, everyone? Silver price keeps tanking, man. $71 as of today. Today is Thursday, February the 5th, 2026. I can't believe it's been we're already on the second month of the year. This year's going by quick. You know, and then this month's gonna go by quick too. But hold on, let me readjust the camera. It's the Golden Gate commuter. We're taking a different route today. We're already in the city. And yeah. Anyway, so Bitcoin is down $9,000, almost $10,000 as of today. It's down over $15,000 since Monday, I think. It's sitting at around $64,000 and some change. I'm not really a big fan of Bitcoin. The only reason I'm bringing it up is because I guess it's big news, you know, just how much Bitcoin has dropped. And yeah. I necessarily don't trust Bitcoin. I'm not saying that crypto technology isn't good. That's not what I'm saying. I just assume that there's going to be a better technology for money transfers or just whatever you buy crypto for. You know, I just assume that in the future there's going to be better ways of more efficient, more how do you call it, and more secretive ways to transport or transfer money from one person to another. That's my opinion. I don't know the technology, how those technologies work, so I could just be talking out of my ass. Anyways, if this is your first time here, make sure you hit that like, subscribe button down below, drop a comment. Let me know. You got a few questions? Let me know. I might be able to answer them. Anyway, so yeah, Bitcoin tanks, and it's not just Bitcoin. It's a lot of assets right now in the market. I saw a clip. Well, I didn't watch the clip. I saw a headline for Fox Business, Fox News Business, and they were mentioning that I guess billions of dollars just evaporated within the AI sector, and I guess a lot of investors decided to pull out, which was I don't know. I think it was expected. You know, you see a lot of the markets are kind of down, but generally speaking. Did you guys sell silver? Have you guys been selling your silver? I told you guys a few videos ago I want to go buy some silver. And then right now, sitting at $71, I might just buy another $1,000 worth of silver. 500, I don't know. I gotta talk to some, you know, I gotta figure something out. Maybe. But I was having a conversation with my friend, right? He this morning too, as we were watching as the markets open, we were watching the price of silver, right? Hit $71, and this is early in the morning. Right now, we're already in the afternoon as I record this video. And he was a little bummed, right? Oh, silver's tanking, and he, you know, he's like me. He's new to this though. He's been stacking for a while, but he's new though. And you know, he's new to understanding how what fiat currency is, what diversification, investments, and all that. Because this guy here, this person, their way of investing is through businesses, right? So to him, this is brand new, right? He investing's always been kind of like alien to him, and I'm kind of helping him out, and he's doing his research, which he definitely should. But I guess the way this individual diversifies, I guess his money is investing it through different businesses, right? And where was I gonna go? Oh, so anyway, so we're having this conversation about silver going down, and I was explaining to him how, if you think about it, right? If you guys think about it, this is giving us like a free it's like a time machine where we get to go back in time and buy silver for $70. You know what I mean? 70, call it 75 as a spot, 78 depending on the premiums or where you're at in the country. We're in big metro city, we're in a big metro city, and we're able to, source silver. I guess it's more accessible than if you were in a rural area. And out here, the population density allows us to even buy silver below spot, if that makes sense. And silver or any other precious metals. As a matter of fact, my friend last week bought silver $15 below spot out here, and I just assume it's due to the population density, and out here there's taxes you gotta pay when you sell, when you purchase. There's got to be like a $2,000 at least for silver. For gold, I think it's over $1,500. And if you go to the internet, there's plenty of people who are willing to sell silver, on the local classifieds. Oh, this bus almost backed up. Scared the Jesus out of me. Anyways, I gotta go around this guy before he. Anyway, so. Yeah, we did end up buying some silver for affordable prices, which is pretty cool. And back to what I was saying, right? So it's like a time machine, right? We are able to buy silver for January prices with money that's worth less, if you guys think about it. So if we go back to December, right? Mid-December, everyone was freaking out. Nobody about the December, early December. If you guys recall, on December 12th or the 10th was when the Federal Reserve had their meeting, and they were gonna decide on what to do to cut interest rates, either to lower interest rates, or to keep it at that, or to raise interest rates. December 2025, right? Then came around, after the meeting, they announced that they were gonna do quantitative easing. They repackaged it. They used euphemisms, and they don't call it quantitative easing no more. They call it reserves management. And the chairman, Jerome Powell, said that, I guess, for tax season, the Federal Reserve was gonna provide liquidity for the central banks, right? I honestly thought it was bullshit. As soon as he said reserves management, I'm like, what the hell does that even mean, right? I didn't know what the heck that meant. Did my research, went on the Federal Reserve website, and come to find out it's money printing, QE. They just decided to call it something else, and now we're in February, right? So a lot of people already know what Jay Powell really meant, which was money printing, right? So from that day on, right, I think they started printing on the 12th. They, I guess they're gonna print they started printing around $40 billion a month since then, right? So we're in February, right? I don't know if they started printing money this month, but last month and the month before, it's a guarantee. It's done. $80 billion that's been printed, guaranteed. The numbers may be off, you know, my math may be skewed just because I haven't looked at the figures lately. Bear with me though. Getting to my point soon. My point is that yeah, silver went down, but you're allowed now that they're printing a whole bunch of money, right? Now you get to buy silver with dollars that are worth less than what they were last year at the end of last year, which was December 2025, if that makes sense. So your purchasing power has gone down, but you're able to buy more silver with the same amount of dollars due to the fact that they're printing more money, right? So your dollars guaranteed it's worth less, whether we felt whether we have felt the direct impacts on the money printing or not. That's not what I'm arguing. And you're able to, what I'm arguing is that you're able to buy silver for cheaper with a dollar that's worth less. I think that's a bargain, you know, or just any other asset that you want to purchase. It doesn't necessarily have to be silver. Look at gold. Gold went down, or commodity. Gold went down to 4,700 or 4,800. Check that out. I'm gonna park here and finish my video right here so you guys can see that city view. Anyway, so you're able to buy that same bar of silver. Think about it. A week ago, it was trading at $121, and nobody ever expected. Check out the city. That's the Salesforce Tower. That thing is huge. I've been to the top of Salesforce Tower. It has a park on the top. I might just go one of these days, film a video on top of Salesforce Tower. It's Super Bowl weekend, or it's about to be Super Bowl weekend next week, or this about to be Super Bowl. But I'm definitely staying away from downtown, even though it's gonna be in Santa Clara, which is south. But yeah, there's a whole bunch of events and crazy bunch of stuff going on downtown, and I want to stay away from that. Anyway, so I'm gonna cut. I'm gonna try to fit enough blabbing around, but I want to cut this video short. But anyways, all I'm saying is that you're allowed to purchase silver for cheaper with money that's worth less, and you see all these silver nerds, right? Or all these silver dweebs. Oh my God, they're all complaining, and I'll give you this. Some of them are saying like, "Oh yeah, no way." Hey, shout out to Real Estate Mindset, that YouTube channel. I recommend you guys 100% to go check that out. You have the host, and then you have anyways, that YouTube channel has a lot of good information. They have charts, newsletters. You know, I signed up to their newsletter. Was it them or no? I signed up to Peter Schiff's newsletter. But they definitely have good information, and they quantify information. And one of the reasons, and before I finish this video off, they're able to explain the numbers. You know, they're smart guys, right? Especially what's his name, Vic. I think that's his name. I apologize if I got his name wrong. I should definitely get his name right. But anyways, he that duo right there definitely has my respects. they're helping people out, average individuals like you and I, on making the proper educated how do you say or they're just providing the right amount of information, so then you can determine what decisions you make. And they make it very clear that if the money printing doesn't stop, who cares if the price of silver goes back down to 50? It's got to come up. And and that's my point I want to make, where as long as the money printing keeps happening, as long as there's no I mean, look at the big beautiful bill. I mean, I like to support our commander-in-chief and Congress, and I just hope they make the best decisions. I don't like to get into politics, but come on, man, that big beautiful bill, it was overspending. And if you overspend, you're bound to go bankrupt. I don't care who you are. And Real Estate Mindset, that YouTube channel, they do a good job on explaining the videos. Anyway, on explaining the math, quantifying it, and informing you guys on the numbers. Anyways, I'm gonna leave it at that. I gotta go exercise. I gotta go get some sun. It's a beautiful day out here in San Francisco. See, this is why people pay a lot to live out here. Look, while you guys are in winter, wherever you're at in the country, dealing with snow, having to shovel your snow out of your driveway, I'm right here. It's like 71, 72. Gonna get a suntan. You know, I got a six-pack, so I'm gonna take my shirt off, make sure I get a suntan. The ladies love the suntan, and you guys are stuck in the snow. We're paying $4, $4.50 a gallon of gas, but hey, at least I'm not waking up 30 minutes early before work and having to shovel snow out of my driveway, or stuck in a car pileup because some moron decided to slip on black ice. I've driven through this whole country, through numerous states, and none beats like that Northern California weather, or just California weather in general. Alright, fellas, hope you guys keep stacking silver. That's a dead end, or else I keep going. Hope you guys keep stacking silver, and don't let the propaganda fool you into selling. Because once you sell, that's what makes you real. Peace.